Dosha Lyfe TV, once again, back again. Symbols part 2. Like, subscribe, hit the cash out. Also, I want to get back into symbols of the human body. So, I'm going to start off with one real simple. Ain't that on the back of a dollar bill? The knowledge, the knowledge, the ledge of what you know. The pyramid. The right side of the brain represents the feminine side. The left side of the brain represents the masculine side. The camera might be showing it in reverse, but think about that. So you got the pyramid, you got the sun, the creation between the masculine and feminine. Therefore, or the masculine and feminine, but you know what I mean. Therefore, the feminine representing the darkness, masculine representing the light. One represents nighttime, one represents the day. When you go to sleep, you're in your feminine mind where you're creative and free because you're experiencing out of this side of your brain. When you're awake, you're using this side of your brain, the left and the right. Your left hand is controlled by your right mind or your right brain. How so? Why you think your left hand is the receiver? You receive knowledge as feminine energy, pulls, it takes in. Masculine energy pushes, it dominates, it takes over, it pushes out. So a male, his symbol is an outward phallus, an outward, appendage. Where a woman, her energy is inward. So a woman has she has an inward penis, and a man has an outward vagina. If that makes sense to you. Symbology. So you gotta understand, we symbolize nature. We symbolize the nature of the cosmos. And the nature of this physical planet symbolizes the nature of us. That symbolizes our lower nature. So we should not look at animals as to how to act and move unless we're acting in our lower nature, our ego. When you're in your higher nature, you act as a God, the being. This is what the Sphinx means. The lower half is a symbol. The Sphinx is a symbol for us. It's an enlightenment symbol. It shows a being of his lower nature being his flesh, with his higher nature being of higher consciousness. You are divine. You symbolize divinity. Sure. If you got a big wee wee, guess what that symbolizes? Fertility. Your lineage has strong genes. And it's meant for you to procreate. You know what I'm saying? You got big lips or a big mouth, it's meant for you to speak. It's symbols. Big nose, you might have a lot to say. You might have a lot to think. Big eyes, you see deeply. And you can see into you deeply. Deeper insight comes with bigger eyes. The ability to perceive more. Big ears, the ability to hear more out of the things that you hear. You know what I mean? So you gotta understand now. Even on a sexual level, big lips, you might know what they're doing. Man, I ain't gonna get into that. We adults here for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, though, elevation in consciousness, it comes with perceiving all these different symbols of life and seeing these different symbols in energy. Some people wear symbols in a false nature, so you can't look at everything physically, but actually recognize the symbol for what it is and recognize the energy that's tied to the symbol. And if it don't align, it don't align. But you'll know it when you see the symbol because your soul recognizes truth. Some people are symbols for things, and some people are symbols for energies. Some clothes are symbols for nature. People like to change symbols up and make them mean anything. But what you put behind energy is what you put behind energy. That's what that is. People wonder why there's people that's evil, quote unquote evil officials, and people that use these symbols that's our symbols too. But people, since they use them in a bad way, we just perceive that as bad symbols. When these symbols were symbols before they even used them and were never used for bad before them. Think about this. Even a swastika means life. The swastika is not no racist symbol. They just took that symbol to give them life for their purpose, for whatever purpose they had. But now this symbol has new meaning to different people, but spiritually it had its own meaning. So you can put, people are putting meanings on whatever symbol they want. The cross or the cross for Christ represents the crossroads. Represents the crossroads. Where you make your decisions at the crossroads. Who helps you make your decisions? That Christ consciousness that sits at the crossroads. It's that deep. That's the crossroads between heaven and earth, ain't it? Or how to get to the creator, quote unquote, in the Bible. You know, I'm not religious, but you know, I work with everyone. You know, but yeah, I just want everybody to think symbols, everything. All these spiritual deities in any religion, the way they perceive that's how they look, or the symbols to characterize. If you was to paint a picture of an energy, if you can draw an energy into a picture, like somebody say, paint a picture of happiness, you would draw everything you perceive as happy things. Now that became doctrine for a whole religion. They would mass produce that, and that became a deity. Then what? So that deity will reach out to you based on how you perceive it to be, based off the energy or something else that could mimic that energy. And you won't even know. All these different deities and spirits, entities, divine beings, because they are divine. Every last one of them. I don't care what religion you're in, they're all real. But they're all parts of self as well. You are also you are also entity. You're also these deities living as a person. You're a combination of things. Every atom in a periodic table is a symbol to a certain spirit. The letters tied to it, like AU for gold. AU is the first two letters of Aset, you know, Asar. Oh yeah. You gotta think about it. And these symbols, you know, these different atoms have spirits based on the composition of these atoms in you. You know, determines your spiritual energy. More gold is better. But now, it's very deep. I can go on about this all day. Those are Lyfe TV. Like, subscribe, hit the cash out. Donations are welcome. Also, I'm about to make a Twitch account coming soon. It's already made. I just need to put some content. Which, we working on some things here, and that Twitch account gonna be Doja Life TV also. So yeah, and let it be known. Alright, peace, family.